What is going on, everybody? Paul, aka Powerhouse21 here, and I am actually pretty excited about this review. We are going to be doing the Zitronik clip-on condenser microphone, and I'm actually pretty excited because I've been holding off on getting something like this for recording, especially when I'm in the car or just using my iPhone or whatever it could be. I think this particular product is something that I'm going to use a lot during the course of doing any sort of videos or anything else that I can think of, but what I notice is the audio is just not that good, so I'm pretty excited to review this. I really hope it's worth the 13 bucks that I paid for it, and not more like one of the $7 or $8 ones instead. I know $5 isn't that much, but when you're looking at some that are $8, some are $10, $12, $15, and then you get into the 22s and the $60s, $70 range, just for a lavalier mic with a wire. That's not even wireless yet. So that's why kind of a middle of the road, maybe are on the lower end, I guess. So let's get this thing open and see if it's worth it. Alright, so now we have the Zitronik package here. It's just, it's honestly just plastic. I actually thought it would come in a box of some sort, but, you know, for 13 bucks you definitely can't complain. I mean, it is what it is. So it says it has 2 wind muffs, 2 lapel clips, a metal adapter, and the premium case. Not really sure what the premium case is, but let's break this thing open and see what's inside. Oh, did I cut it on the wrong side? Of course I did, because they seal in the freshness, apparently. Look, it's a seal. Gotta seal in that microphony freshness. Alright, so there's that. A leatherette type vinyl maybe pouch. Let's see what's inside. Alright, so it said it had 2 wind muffs. That I don't know where the other one is. So apparently only one, and they only have 1 microphone clip. I assume it's that thing right there, that plastic piece. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a plastic piece right there, and then the metal clip. And the metal clip is actually pretty strong. So I'm going to go ahead and hook it up to my MacBook. Let's see what that sounds like. And then I'll hook it up to the phone, of course, because I want to know what that sounds like. And then I'll see what else I can do with it. Maybe it's something where in time, after I get the cables for it or the adapters, maybe I'll be able to put it into my Focusrite. So maybe I can make this TRRS tip ring sleeve, yeah, TRRS into a mono, but I'm not really sure how to do that yet, so that'll have to come at another time. But let's hook this up and see what's going on. There's the omnidirectional, it said, so pretty excited that it'll catch almost everything. But you know, there's some stuff going on outside right now, so let's see if it picks any of that up. That would be pretty interesting. If you can hear that now, it's probably coming through my condenser, and I have the window open because it's really, really hot in here. But what I'm going to do is hook this up, and then we'll listen to some samples. This is a test of the Zitronik clip-on condenser microphone. It is currently clipped to the collar of my t-shirt and is going through the Rode Reporter app on the iPhone 6s. This is the sound of my voice when I'm turned to the right. This is the sound of my voice when I'm turned to the left. and I think it actually sounds pretty good. On the tests that I ran to make sure this, the levels were right and everything, it sounded pretty good. I'm going to have to re-listen to everything, but there's a lot going on in the background. My dog's over there. I got another dog over here. I got the window open. I just wanted to give this the worst case scenario for this cheap $13 microphone to use. And so far, so good. I'm going to run this next through the Logic coming up on the MacBook Pro. This is a test of the Zitronik's clip-on condenser microphone going through Logic Pro X on a MacBook Pro, plugged straight into the audio jack. It does support TRRS. And it's going through Logic with the Isotope Nectar 2 plugin running with the Home Voice Enhancer preset. This is the lavalier microphone mounted to the top of a selfie stick going through the iPhone 6. And this is the built-in microphone on the iPhone 6. This is a test of the iPhone 6 microphone running through the Rode Reporter app, and this is going through a pop filter to prevent any plosives. So now that you've heard the samples, I definitely think this is amazing. But you can make your own assumptions, and that's fine. But for 13 bucks, this thing is insanely good. I've used it for the last couple of weeks, and I've used it in the car, I've used it in friends' cars, and I have to say, this is actually a pretty impressive little device. It's good quality. It definitely exceeded my expectations, and I'm pretty happy. So I do have to say, I would suggest this to everybody. If you need one of these, go get one. It's affordable, and there are some different variants out there as well. Like I said before, $7, $8. This one was 13, and then they also make them up to 22, and then they start getting a little more expensive. But I think it's pretty impressive. Right now you're also hearing the difference between the Rode NT1 with the bypass on the Nectar plugin, so there isn't any extra processing going on at the moment for that, as well as this lapel mic is going through the Rode Reporter app, and it doesn't have any EQ or anything like that on it either. The only thing that I've done is raise the levels to normalize everything for the video. Other than that, I'll make sure that the link for this thing is in the description below, and I definitely suggest you check it out. Now that you've seen this video, I suggest going and looking at my other videos in the channel. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram, check me out on Twitch. I do some live streaming here and there, but come join the chat, check it out. 5Port Studios on Twitch, 5Port Studios on Instagram, 5Port Studios right here on YouTube. Subscribe, follow, hit the thumbs up, hit that bell so you can get a notification every time that I send out a new video, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.